So what up 2K fans? You know who it is. If you don't, it's your boy Shake. And today I'm going to introduce you guys to the NBA 2K24 MyPlayer builder. Today we're going to discuss some of the new changes, how it looks, how it works in comparison to 2K23. Now this footage was captured at Community Day in New York with a limited amount of time. So don't get it twisted. I am not here to tell you guys that I have the meta build. No one has actually played competitively enough in the city online to know what the meta is already. I feel like it's a mission of mine to remove that from your head. So let's get into this. So with that in mind, I want to share with you guys two solid LeBron James builds. We've got young LeBron, older LeBron. But before we get started with that, I want to share with you guys the hairstyles. Nothing new in this Community Day demo, but we did see some new hairstyles in the recent trailers. LeBron James is a 6'9" small forward listed at 250 pounds with a 7-foot wingspan. When customizing your build, I want you to pay close attention to your max potential. This window lets you know based on the position, height, weight, and wingspan, the max attributes you can have for any particular category. This is very important because in this year's game, you want to take advantage of as many Hall of Fame badges as possible, especially in the S tier category. Looking at this third window, you can see all of your possible badges. S tier badges tend to be the badges that are exploited the most. Therefore, they require the most amount of attribute points. While C tier badges tend to be less exploitable with this type of build, and they also tend to complement the other higher tier badges. Now beginning with older Bron, this build specializes in finishing, shooting, strength, and stamina. This year 2K gives you a couple ways to view your badges. You can select to view all the relevant badges per attribute category, or you can see all of the badges in their tiers the way we saw on the previous page. I prefer to see all of the relevant badges to whatever particular attribute category I'm looking at because it makes it easier for me to see and target certain badge levels for the attributes that I'm working with. As you can see with the 93 driving dunk, we get 2 gold S tier badges, gold posterizer and gold slithery. This year in 2K24, when you take a look at a badge, 2K also provides the next upgrade information. So if I want Hall of Fame posterizer, I'm gonna need a 99 driving dunk and an 85 vertical. In this case, I'd have to increase his wingspan. Now we're gonna stretch this 93 driving dunk as far as it can go. A player this size at this weight is not gonna be using speed to blow past defenders. So we're gonna make real good use of Hall of Fame spin cycle and Hall of Fame two-step. And that's perfect because Hall of Fame spin cycle allows you to spin off the defender and dunk on him. And that's exactly what LeBron James is known for. And when you couple that with gold slithery and gold posterizer, you'll be spinning through the lane and catching bodies on him. Now with an 84 3-point shot, you're certainly not someone the defense can tolerate leaving wide open. This is because you still come away with some pretty decent silver badges. If you can't bulldoze past your defender, make use of Silver Space Creator. And don't forget, if you're sitting corner, Silver Catch and Shoot, Silver Corner Specialist, Silver Green Machine, and Gold Claymore could all potentially activate at once. You just need a good point guard to dime you up. Believe it or not, a 75 pass accuracy was enough to get Ja Morant's pass packages at Community Day. If you know Ja, he's no slouch when it comes to passing. An 80 ball handle is enough to get LeBron James and Devin Booker's dribble styles. It's also enough for Silver Unpluckable and Silver Ankle Breaker. We also get Hall of Fame physical handles, but we'll come back to that one. Defensively, you're just good enough to get by, and you're not really the primary defender. We're really gonna lean on his strength to fill in the holes. And with the 93 strength, we get Gold Bulldozer, Gold Immovable Enforcer, and Hall of Fame physical handles. Gold Bulldozer will help you get to the rim, but Hoff physical handles will make it harder for defenders to get a bump on you. An Immovable Enforcer makes up for your lack of defense by improving your defensive strength when defending ball handlers and finishers. So notice how this year in 2K24, having a lot of strength can help your dribbling and your defense. The very two categories that you're lacking the most in. In this year's builder, if you back out and change anything like your height, weight, or wingspan, your attributes will remain the same to the best of their ability, but with new attribute caps. This is a good look because you no longer have to start adding attributes all over again if you make a slight change like reducing his weight by 1 pound. And when we finalize the build, we get shades of Andrew Wiggins, Finley, and Wagner. Now next up, we've got a younger LeBron James with a slightly higher driving dunk. That extra point gives us Hall of Fame slithery, making it next to impossible for the defender to stop your drive. Side note, you could reduce your close shot for a higher layup or add 2 more points to post control to get gold post spin technician. With your strength, gold back down punisher and gold post spin technician would be a major problem. And when we finalize this build at 6'8", we get shades of Andrew Wiggins, Steven Jackson, and Michael Porter Jr. And now your build is called a high flyer. Now I know you see the option to jump right into the rec center, but that might have just been for the demo we were playing at Community Day. Now I didn't have enough time to capture a bunch of test footage, but I figured the best test would be LeBron James himself. There's just no better teacher than testing out LeBron James's actual player model and seeing if you like his play style. That's my tip for any build, especially if you're going to consider making a build like a certain type of NBA player. Test that player out, see if you like his animations, make sure you meet the requirements to get those animations, and then you'll be a lot more confident when you settle on a build. In this example, we did not have a LeBron James template, so I had to use the real LeBron James to determine how close I can get my MyPlayer to the real thing. Another thing is, if you want LeBron James's pass packages, you're going to need an 86 pass accuracy. That's 11 points up from 2K23. If you want his layup packages, you need an 87 lay. But some things I'm just not willing to sacrifice. I don't want to go too far down on defense. As I mentioned before, I think I'll do just fine with Ja Morant's pass packages and maybe LaMelo Ball or Jimmy Butler's layups. And I'm pretty sure by now you guys know that Bulldozer does not force you into a layup or dunk animation. You can just bully him out of the way and then make a decision. So as you guys can see, the builder is a little bit more refined for non-meta builds. And I hope I did a good job trying to kind of make it easier for you guys to understand how it works. I've got several more build videos coming, so I want you guys to kind of take this one in as an introduction. There are some other builds out there that might seem like they're overpowered, but they actually have some weaknesses, and it'll be up to you to find out ways to exploit them. My final tip before I go, make a dummy build. You want to do this before you finalize your build and start putting VC towards them. You make a dummy build, go into my career mode, get past the cutscenes, go check your animations and look for the requirements for the animations you want. There's a whole lot more animations this year. The last thing you want to do is be 1 point shy of the animations that you really want. I know a lot of you guys have made that mistake in the past. So anyways, your boy Shake. This is the first of many build videos on the way. Keep it locked. Smack that like and subscribe. Don't forget to turn noties on. Turn them notifications on, man. You're gonna want to see these new videos. As always, I'll see you guys in the next one.